Hey. I'm excited. Now, the reason why I'm excited because Chelsea won. Chelsea won 4-2 against Brighton. And it was a record setting game. If you saw the game, then you know the result. And you saw the result. And if you didn't see the game, then it ended up 4-2 in favor of Chelsea. 4-2 with the 4 goals scored by Mr. Palmer. Mr. Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer. But before I go on, I'd like to big up all the other Premier League fans, all the other teams, like Manchester United. Manchester United can't see us right now, can't see Chelsea. Alright? So Manchester United fans, big up all yourself. Liverpool, big up yourself. You're all on top of the table. Nice work. Man City, big up yourself. Arsenal, my Arsenal friends and brethren, big up yourself too. But it seems, it's early in the season. I don't want to say nothing much, but I hope it's not disappointing for you all again. Ooh, I laugh. Anyway, my Arsenal fans, enough respect to all. Tottenham, West Ham, the whole, once you're a Premier League supporter, or you're a supporter of football, or soccer on a whole, enough respect to you. I must big up Spain also. Barcelona, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Verona. No, Verona is in Italy. Girona in Spain. Right? Italy, Inter Milan, AC Milan, Juventus, Roma, the whole works. Right? So if you're an avid fan of football or soccer, no, enough respect to you. Anyway, you're looking at a video in the world, enough respect to you too. Hope you stay safe. Right? And before we go, I want you to, in the bottom there, you see that word in S, mark subscribe? Yeah. Just press the button, the thumbs up button, and subscribe. Or like, share, and comment. Right? The comment is very, very slow, but comment. You guys can comment on my video, man. I would like to see. I like you all to give me feedback and in the comment section on what should I what should I talk about during my video, because I'm talking off of my head. I don't have anything scripted, so most of my information just comes straight from my head. Right? I'm not so versed in talking about other teams because I don't follow other teams like that in terms of stats and players and so on and so on. I might just give one or two random mention. But when it comes to Chelsea, I'm a little bit more informed about Chelsea. Right? So if you guys want to correct me or so, do it in the comment section. But I would like for you all to also subscribe. Alright, so yeah, so we go back to the game now. We saw the game yesterday and it was a brilliant, magnificent effort by Cole Palmer. The Cole Palmer. Very Cole Palmer. Clinical. Very, very, very clinical. And again, we saw another assist by Jackson. So these two, as I said last week, these two seems to be developing a partnership where they assist each other. So it's a good partnership, right? Jackson didn't score, but he didn't play bad neither. So yeah, big up just to Jackson too also. Sancho, Caicedo again in the midfield. Yeah, was a Marshall in the midfield. Defense didn't play too bad, right? So overall Chelsea played over Brighton, and we saw the result of it. But Mr. Cole Palmer, whoa, how did Man City, or how did Pep Guardiola allow this young footballer to leave Man City? And no, it happens sometimes. It happens with other coaches where they let players go and players tend to develop and become star. Right? That is an example of Cole Palmer is an example of that. Chelsea had made a mistake in the past. We all know Chelsea had made a mistake in the past. But the difference with with Man City and Chelsea and the mistake Chelsea made in the past. The players Chelsea sold, which was Mo Salah, who played for Liverpool now, and Kevin De Bruyne, who played for Man City, they didn't came through the academy, right? They was bought from other clubs at a young tender age, and the coaches didn't give them the chances, and they sold them, and they turned out to develop into top players. But the difference with Cole Palmer is that he came through the Man City academy, right? And we all know the story. He wasn't getting, Pep Guardiola wasn't giving him the kind of game that he wanted, and he took the chance. He took the chance and came to Chelsea, and he's blossoming in Chelsea. This guy he has done it last season. He had cases where he took the team, literally took the team on his back and carry the team and win games, and he's doing that right now. This guy is phenomenal. Everything he's done. He is a top player, and in the future, he's gonna be a Ballon d'Or contestant. Well, if contestant is the want of a better word, but he's gonna be competing for the Ballon d'Or in the future if he stay healthy. If he stay healthy, he's gonna be there. I'm not sure. we all know how, if you're watching football as long as I do, we all know how teams with players staying on teams, right? He has a 7 to 9 year contract. They extended this contract, so we all know that players, when other teams come calling, for example, the Real Madrid and the Barcelonas start sniffing around like shark, we all know players usually head does be turned, so they usually tend to look to go to Real Madrid or Barcelona, right? I think Cole Palmer gonna be an example of that, right? It will be unfortunate for Chelsea to if that situation happen to let him go, but he's gonna be if he happens, he's gonna be a record breaking transfer for Chelsea and for the whole world too, because Chelsea has broken the transfer record a couple of times, like in the last year or two, right? But Cole Palmer, if he continue without major injuries, I could guarantee you that Real Madrid and Barcelona, most likely Real Madrid, gonna be sniffing around, gonna be asking questions if Chelsea wanna sell, and Chelsea gonna play hardball. They're gonna play hardball as usual. I will say, as team does it, that he's not for sale, but we all know, when the money is good, when the transfer money is good, teams just cannot resist most of the times. Not all the time, but most of the times. And then it all depends on if the player want to move to. And if you want to move to Real Madrid, when a team like Real Madrid come calling, yeah, he's gonna. And I keep saying Real Madrid because Barcelona has their financial problems, so we're not sure how quick Barcelona gonna overcome the financial situation. But we all know Real Madrid is the team that has money, and one of the biggest teams in the world, most likely the biggest team in the world right now. Because it used to be Manchester United, but we all know the struggles of Manchester United. So Real Madrid right now is the biggest team in the world, biggest football team in the world. So when they come calling, I know it's gonna be hard, but he's gonna be a record-breaking transfer if Chelsea decide to sell him and if he decide to go. But if not, if he have a long career, if he stay long in career, then Chelsea have a player for a lot of years. Now, the other thing I want to say, I want to, if you follow Chelsea, I want you to comment in my comment on the question I'm gonna ask you. Between him and Eden Hazard, who is the better signing? between him and Eden Hazard. In my view, he's turning out to be the best signing after Eden Hazard. But that just he's turning out to be. And I say he's better right now, but he's turning out to be. And the way he's looking, that he's gonna be, because he already and with goals is concerned, he's already on the way to pass Eden Hazard in terms of goals for Chelsea and assists, right? So he's moving there. But is he the best signing after Eden Hazard? And we all know Eden Hazard pedigree. We all knew what Eden Hazard did for Chelsea, right? We all know the star player he was before he left. In terms of offensive player, now I could put N'Golo Kante in that mix too, but N'Golo Kante is a different player, right? He's more a defensive minded player. But yeah, with him and Eden Hazard, Cole Palmer and Eden Hazard, right? Now, if Cole Palmer stay as long as Frank Lampard stayed in Chelsea, Frank Lampard spent 13 years with Chelsea. 13 years with Chelsea, and he had scored over 250 something goals for Chelsea. Now, Cole Palmer is on his way. If he stay as long as, let's say he spent the 9 years contract that Chelsea give him, right? 9 years. Frank Lampard spent 13 years with Chelsea. If Cole Palmer see out his contract, 7 to 9 years, and he keeps on going like how he's getting better, he's gonna break Frank Lampard record, goal scoring record for Chelsea. He definitely gonna break it, right? Because right now he's competing for goals. He was close last season, 21 goals last season, and he's already going up behind Haaland for goals in the Premier League. And he's a more like a winger midfielder, something like similar to Frank Lampard. But Frank Lampard was a more box-to-box midfielder, right? Cole Palmer could play on the wing. He could play number 10. He could anywhere around that front line there he could play. Maybe not like a striker, but I wouldn't put that past him, because the guy is so skillful. He's so technical. He's so smart. The guy football IQ is like to the max. So yeah, he is a star player in Chelsea, and he's gonna be a star player in the world. Like I said, he's gonna be competing for the Ballon d'Or in the future. Now, if Chelsea start moving up the table right now, which is fourth until the other games play on Sunday, we all know Aston Villa playing, so we all know, if based on the result, how Chelsea gonna end up for the weekend, right? End of the weekend. But Chelsea most likely gonna be moving up the table, right? Maresca, I was a bit skeptical when Chelsea bought him, because I didn't pay attention to his team when he was coaching Leicester City, right? So he's basically new to me. So I was cautious, right? I said I may give him time. And if you listen to my videos before, you heard me saying that that I on the fence, right? I'm the fence, but I'm slowly but surely becoming a believer, because I like what I'm seeing, right? I'm not gonna hide it. I'm slowly but surely coming. I'm not here there 100% yet, because my last video I said I would like to see how Chelsea respond after going down, after going down, meaning that I'd like to see how they're going to perform after a team scored. When a team scored first on them, how they're going to respond. And they showed me that yesterday, right? They showed me how they're going to respond yesterday, right? And fortunately for Brighton, the goalkeeper gave them two great opportunities and they took it. Robert Sanchez gave them two great opportunities and they took it. Fortunately for them. Otherwise, it might have been a very different game. And we all know Cole Palmer hit the post in the first half also. So he could have maybe scored 5. Right? Yeah. And Jackson didn't play. Jackson, I'm a believer of Jackson too. Jackson didn't play bad yesterday. Unfortunately, he didn't score, but he played well. So yeah, Chelsea front line, Chelsea who coming off the bench and who's starting is maybe on paper right now. Chelsea might have the best attacking players in the Premier League right now, both on the field and off the bench. The best. And imagine if Chelsea they got Osimhen. Oh, you have Osimhen and you have Jackson coming off the bench. Ooh, no team wasn't going to beat Chelsea, right? So yeah, so Maresca is doing a great job so far, right? But Chelsea had one adversity yesterday, and they rise to the occasion of it. Courtesy Cole Palmer. But the rest of the team played good too. The rest of the team played good. The defenders played alright, unless except the Robert Sanchez mistakes that created the 2 goals. Where the first one he ran out without no possibility of punching the ball or receiving the ball, and we all see what happened, right? And the second one, he gave a pass to the opposing side, and the guy take his chance. But besides that, yeah, Chelsea was good, right? So Maresca is doing a great job, and I had to give him a round of applause for that, right? So it seems that the owners and the directors made a good decision with getting him. But I must say, even though if Pochettino had that same team, right, and that same team, he would have done well too, because we saw it in the second half of the season last year. So I don't want to be hypocrite, and let's be hypocrite about Maresca, because we saw the team was creator more. Chelsea is the only team after May last year. Chelsea dropped the least amount of points in the Premier League after May in 2024. 2023, sorry. They dropped the least amount of team. They are the least amount of points. They were the team with the momentum. They were the team, and we see the momentum took them to 6, right? So Maresca is better in it seems. No, so the team is growing. Most of the players that are there were there last season with a couple of additions, right? But yeah, so he's doing a great job, and it seems like Chelsea is on the way up. Hopefully, the owners don't screw it up in January and in the following season. Maybe one addition, maybe a top defender, maybe, because I'm kind of skeptic about Fofana. Fofana looks shaky to me. He played well before he got the injury, when he used to play for Leicester City. He was becoming a top defender, but for now I think he's kind of shaky for me. Honestly speaking, I think he's kind of shaky. He's vulnerable to me. When a player have him coming at him one-on-one, I think he's vulnerable. But let's see what decision they will make going forward. And we know how Chelsea have 20, almost 30 players. We had Ben Chilwell who didn't get sold. He's there. Didn't make the team. We have Chukwuemeka. We have a lot of players that cannot make a team, but they on I think they register. So we have Reece James to come back, and we'll see what's going on. But yeah, so give kudos to Chelsea, and like I said before, enough respect to the other teams, and we'll see after the next game when Chelsea play, you'll see my next video. So if you watch my video and want to comment about the situation, let me know the situation with Palmer and Eden Hazard. Who you think is the better player? And let me know if you think Palmer gonna break Frank Lampard's scoring record for Chelsea. Alright? So next time, stay safe. See you soon. Later.